Hey, once again, I'm back on my show, the Maserati Show. Once again, I know y'all missed me. I know. Just in case y'all don't understand what's going on here, I decided to go ahead and I'll see it. I brought out the thighs today because
whatever.
I don't care how much they hate on it. I don't give a damn how much they hate on it. Y'all just see this. These ladies coming out from the summer, goddamn it.
You can come. Well, I guess they. No, you didn't expect to set up. Listen. Wait, please do not knock my camera over.
Baby Duke season is officially
Oh
here.
my god.
Y'all see this?
Oh no, they don't.
Season,
well, yes they do. You might want to move. Would you like to see your shots? No, hey.
Hey,
yeah. All right. Yeah, we got you. We got all of you. Yeah, we definitely got it. You didn't have yourself up, so you missed yourself, but we definitely.
Yeah, buddy.
We got all of you.
The ladies gonna be watching this episode.
What is the thing with that this year? We'll get into that. Maybe we'll go ahead and make that a topic. Again, that was one way to start the show. Talk your shit, Mods. I am BLK Pepper Potts. Today we are joined by not one, not two, but three guests that are the stars of the finger roll video. We gotta get a release date on that because I was there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Go ahead, and I like to let people, shout themselves out for their names. I know where to start this time.
Yes. So my name is Jessi Jetz. I'm an artist, a model, entrepreneur, and stuff like that. And we just here, ready to take off, ready to take over,
B Word, artist, songwriter, replacements, whatever you need. Yeah.
Scratt. I do all the music. I'm in a few new movies.
He writes all my verses.
Hey,
I
don't know if you want to start that.
Just a few. But I'm the hook king for sure. So let's go.
And again, I'm Maserati. So
yeah, we know. You're sober, Maserati, this time. The last episode.
I did was a little bit earlier.
Not so much. Now, I said it there, told everybody else to turn their phone down, and then I didn't.
Don't talk to me.
I might get a little cash out here, huh?
Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm glad I missed the conversation. Good grief. I don't know what I missed, but I'm glad I missed it.
I still get $150. Shit.
Oh, for the pills you got? Oh, yeah.
Struggle.
Oh, yeah. So, before we go completely off subject, because somehow we got to talk about your kidney stone, and I was talking about the guest. Finger roll video. Do we have a drop date? 1, 2. How did all of this come together?
Go ahead, word turn.
We was riding. We was doing some riding, helping out family, and just randomly. We silly, we goofy, so we do a lot of random goofy shit, but a lot of random goofy shit turns into a lot of money sometimes.
Yeah, we like to have fun with this shit, you know what I mean? You can come up with a record without even thinking about it.
Oh, that's good. That's good that you use the word fun. Because I think when people that create, when it's still fun for them, the work.
You say it again.
The work. Oh man, the work is so much better when it doesn't feel like it's a chore. Now I know certain parts of it, I'm sure it did. Mm-hmm. Look, y'all so in sync. Mm-hmm. But the end result, worth every bit of it. That's at the end. People got to get to that finish line part of it. I think that's where a lot of people fell off. So congrats to y'all. But when is the video coming out?
Oh, she ready for real. She wasn't playing. She like, y'all can't.
Because I want to see myself in that one little shot.
She said, y'all can't dodge this question.
No.
I don't know. Y'all need to go have to send the letters. Go spam his page.
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah, go ask him. If y'all go to his page and ask him for it,
okay.
That's as soon as it'll be out.
Okay.
So y'all make sure y'all go there, like it, all that. Let him know y'all want that, and
get that out. But in the meantime, I know that it is streaming on like all platforms, everywhere. Because I listen to it on Spotify, so I know for a fucking fact it's there. So while you wait on that, and then also go and like bug him, like, hey, yo, where's the fucking video? You can still stream it because those matter too. So we'll get a date. and we'll see it, and then I'll talk all about it, and I'm gonna share it, and I'm like,
We appreciate
But
you.
you gonna see it before everybody else. How about that?
okay.
Definitely.
I didn't get invited to the video shoot, but I guess it's.
And word, I asked you to invite
I
everybody.
think you did, and you probably just forgot.
Yeah, I don't think I got it. I don't remember my inbox having an invite.
Y'all
I-
never
Would you have come
appreciate
anyway? Is the real
I ain't gonna say
question.
no, because I've invited you to the show many times.
Uh
And every time,
oh.
no matter what day I tell you, you always try
oh.
to negotiate for a different day.
Because
Hey man, I'm shooting on Thursday. Hey man,
Thursday,
my kids got a birthday party. They on a Thursday.
You're a family man.
On a Thursday.
Why you gotta
Thursday
do
is
him like that though?
Every time I say Thursday, he want to negotiate for a Saturday or a Tuesday. Like, dude,
Now,
you shoot
see,
on Thursday.
Let me fill you in. Had he told me, I would have been like, okay.
No,
Mm.
no,
there it is.
no.
Mm.
If we shoot on Thursday, we shoot on Thursday. That's my free day.
What if the
That's
artist?
all.
What if their day isn't Thursday?
We can find you on Thursday.
Oh.
Are you busy every Thursday?
Oh my
Is Thursday
word.
just your record day? Like every Thursday, like man, I record on Thursday. I mix and mash on Thursday. Videos on Thursday.
You
pick
think
kids
though
on
that
Thursday.
Saturday would be like a harder day? We
Child
actually
support
pick
record on Thursday.
Like,
Like,
oh, nobody
God,
doing that on Thursday. That was actually a reason to pick Thursday, so that's crazy. But hey, everybody made it. I was at the video.
how you gonna reschedule something on my show? Black Pepper Pots. This
On
is
your
my show.
See, that's the part where you fuck
You
up
don't
at.
kill Eddie Kane, nothing. It's the Eddie Kane show.
That's always where you go wrong.
Eddie Kane Jr. is the lead singer.
Oh.
You are quiet.
Somebody. I know I can be here by myself, but if I don't show up, you fuck. All right, so
I
So who's really David Ruffin?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk
Who
about
got the opioids?
it.
Who got the heroin pills? Who's high right now? I never changed.
I love it.
we all know how your story ends. I don't want that one. Like I'm good on that. You
Hits, that's how it is. Y'all remember Never Changed? Y'all remember that? That shit was sampled.
Oh,
That was a hit song. I never changed. Hits.
still on.
Yes.
It sounds like, sir.
Left them niggas hits.
That's hilarious.
Banging Tammy Terrell.
He did.
Hits. He was hitting Tammy Terrell. Even when he was in the group,
Oh,
he
why
was
you
having
had
hits
to
for the
bring
hits.
that up?
Took her to the picnic.
Woo.
I kind of forgot all about her.
You making me thirsty with all this tea.
Y'all gonna learn. Ruffins world. Y'all just living it.
Well, speaking of beatings, I was just trying to find an end and a good transition here. We can go ahead and jump into the first topic because, oh my God, Warriors and that other team, the Celtics. There they are. They play tomorrow. There may be another game after that. Probably not. So first, I want to get everybody picks. I actually meant to ask y'all before. So tomorrow is the Warriors win. That's it. Boston go home. Warriors NBA champs again.
Like,
Congratulations. Picks. Let's get those out the way. I think y'all kind of got who my pick is just from my sarcasm. I'm going with the Warriors. Decisions.
oh,
You got a
it's not
50-50
decision.
I
chance.
want the Warriors too.
Warriors,
I
okay.
don't know nobody over there in the Celtics.
Tatum,
Ever
Brown.
since Irving left.
Since what?
Sheesh.
Damn.
Yeah.
What
Pierce?
I don't
Maybe
know.
he's playing.
What I will say is try again next year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
If I got to pick, there's money on it. I don't have money on it. By the way. Golden State.
Golden State. I mean, well,
I'm a Curry
there's
fan.
one more.
I mean, I'll go with Golden State, I guess. I don't
Oh,
know about
okay.
the Celtics.
Okay.
I didn't even know that they was good.
Who, the Celtics?
Yeah.
Yeah, they finished like number 2, and I think the Warriors were like number 3.
The whole season, everybody kept talking about the goddamn Nets.
Oh, yeah?
Man,
That's
Brooklyn about to
because
go to the championship. I'm like, all right, that fucking
Yeah, I think they got brought up more so for like controversy shit. Don't let me sit here and start talking like I've been watching sports a lot.
It's just
But
more the media versus the game in itself. So everyone is like, oh, they're more in the media. That doesn't mean they're balling.
yeah.
Balling.
I know the game that I watched all the way through was game 1, and the Warriors came out looking like the fucking Warriors, and I'm like, oh, that's it.
And they always look like the Warriors. They use them names.
That's that last game they lost. See, the thing is, I feel like with them, they have to lose versus you beat them.
Mm-hmm.
They lose to themselves. And the last game, like they just kept missing. So of course they fucking lost. It's just kind of how fun, you know.
They have a good days, your bad days.
Yeah, like everyone, but I think when it comes to being in the finals, I think they're just more vetted. Like they have more of a handle. Mm-hmm. They postseason operates different for them. I ain't even go. I'll break down what I've noticed because I don't want to jinx them because I actually do want them to win. Okay. And I don't want to give the technique away to the Boston Celtics because I don't think they figured it out yet. So I think everyone picks the Warriors. Okay, yeah. So we got those picks.
But we're not on the West Coast.
Well, speaking of on the West Coast, we can go ahead and get a nice little smooth transition. I know we're moving through these quick, but because you said that things might feel like a little bit of the Wild Wild West here in Ohio because the gun laws have fucking changed. You no longer have to get the CCW, take the classes, none of that. Go buy your gun and have fun.
Can you rob that in your first day?
Can I what?
Can you rob it in your first day?
No. It's whatever the laws were before when it pertains to that are the same now. Don't ask me because I don't want to be like, well, like Pepper Pot said.
If
you don't have a CCW.
Your case must be separate from your gun.
If you don't have a CCW.
Yes.
So yeah, I think the timing is just interesting. And I say the timing is interesting because we've had more school shootings out in Texas. That was just like 2 weeks ago. I fall in this weird place of it's your right, but I wish you wouldn't.
Yeah.
That's just kind of where I am. I don't want to control what other people do because I don't want nobody controlling what the fuck I do. So it's hard when you're just in that position. Something else that has come up, which is crazy that it's happening kind of back to back, is they now put the bill up for allowing teachers in Ohio to have guns in school. And within that, now this is up to the district. They get to decide, their particular rules per district. However, the minimum amount of training for teachers is
20 something,
24 hours.
That's not.
20. That's not. That's
That's
not enough.
Be psychiatrists before they even hold.
And there's that.
Why didn't they take that class?
There's that. Yeah, there's that. And I say there's that because we just had a situation. Again, this is back to back. And this teacher, actually twice, flipping out. This one teacher hit the kid with the hockey stick because he didn't put it back properly.
That's what I'm worried about. The teachers that don't know how to control themselves that got anger issues.
That's a bit much to me. Like, we took away teachers being able to hit your children for a reason. Yeah. I'm not really okay. So before I say completely, I guess I kind of given away how much of it. Does everyone here have children? At least one?
No.
No. Okay, so I am gonna shoot this to the parents though.
Who got a baby?
Wait.
I ain't feel nothing either.
Now see, I just kept going.
You want to say that?
I didn't feel any either. I've never been pregnant. Nobody else should be club up like that. No. I'm very prominent on this.
I'm a little chill there. All right.
I'm like, I kept going. I so tried to just keep going.
I'm supposed to watch the kids. I ain't got none. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. A lot. But I got
okay, so speaking for an aunt, how do you feel? And this is for everyone. As an aunt, a parent, just being a human in society and how we feel of children. How does everyone feel about adding guns to the school systems in order to protect them?
Well, I'll speak first. What I would say is preferably that's a no. 2, these kids are wild. Do y'all really want y'all to get robbed for your gun at school? These kids are crazy. I'm not speaking for everybody, but
Yeah.
they taking and they gonna take it. And you gonna do what? You gonna shoot them for taking the gun that you brought to school? That sounds stupid. So like
with your grown ass.
with your that doesn't make any sense. So it's no reason for them to even have a gun, let alone they don't even have any like psyche training. Like
Yeah, what about the racist teachers?
yeah.
How about you just?
I've had a teacher lie on my kid before, so
Exactly.
that's some extreme shit to me because you a teacher.
How about you just get more security?
Yeah.
Give someone a job.
Mm.
Create revenue.
How many teachers?
So are y'all saying to arm security?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about if they add metal detectors to the school?
I've
That's
had
cool,
metal
too.
detectors since I was 6
Yeah,
I was saying, my son got no detector.
They been having.
He in second
I'm
grade.
25.
Really?
They've been having our schools.
Mhm.
Not my other schools, but they
Well,
obviously
yeah.
need them in
When
their
I was
schools.
when I was in Cleveland
That's
Public,
neither here nor there.
yeah, and I asked that because of going through the experience and being in middle school. Now, I'm not gonna say I was not at a bad school. The thing is, depending on where the school is located, you're more likely to be treated like a criminal versus them trying to protect you.
Exactly.
That's why I'm like, and I asked how everyone feel about that because I remember in 6th grade feeling like a fucking criminal having to go through metal detectors because the school system I was in was poor. So you got treated differently. Now some schools they gonna go to metal detectors. Just another day.
How many teachers go to work hating your job? They
Way
don't get
too
paid
many.
enough already.
Yeah.
Getting done.
Yeah. I think it's been said more than once. It needs to be more of a mental evaluation to go along with that, but we know that's not going to happen. I think there's trying to be a quick fix to a situation, and there needs to be a long-term resolution to it. This is one of those things. Like, okay, so for me and my experience with my kids, they've been at the same school for I don't know how fucking long, like over a decade. Because my oldest, my middle, and my youngest, all the same one, right? Okay. They know me by voice. If I call, they know me by face. If I show up, I can't get in the building easily. It don't work like that. Exactly. So that is definitely one approach to take. Again, it's just odd to me that everything is just the school shooting, the gun laws changing, and now arming teachers in school. So I don't know.
It feels like a setup.
It
feels like I'm going to create the problem and then I'm going to try to solve the problem and create a new problem. Never ending.
I think it's the media too, because you got to realize, like, all of the school shootings don't get reported. Like, when you look online, you be like, there's a lot of school shootings.
True.
Why don't all of these schools
That's very true.
get some type of media attention? We didn't get national attention and somebody shooting in the city, just shooting random people on a street called St. Clair. I'm like, why didn't people talk about that shit? Like, you just walking up and down the street, you just getting shot at and shit. Like, somebody that's just bored. Like, no, I don't even know if they got caught. So, you know, it's the media. Like, the media controls, like, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're trying to get the bill passed. So we need to, every time the school shootings happen, make something of it. Make something of it.
I mean, I could jump in there to say, I mean, they have to give you something to protect you against. There has to be a problem in order to feel like certain things are needed. And I'll just code it. That way, I don't want to put all of it out there. You figure it out. You do, you don't. But yeah, there's always a reason behind anything that happens. And it's crazy that, okay, so everyone is aware of the show, like All in the Family with Archie Bunker.
I'm not.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who that is either.
Oh, okay. You know who Archie Bunker is.
You know, my adopted parents are 80 years old.
Okay. It is an older show. I watched the reruns. I was not there for the originals. Okay. But, okay. We can go ahead and just jump into this because I know a lot of people are familiar with All in the Family. All in the Family, the main character, his name was Archie Bunker. he was racist. He was bigot. I mean, anything you think someone would say negative to a black person, he said it. This was a show that aired on national television. And okay, the spinoff, The Jeffersons. So
Okay.
didn't know that. Yes, The Jeffersons is a spinoff of All in the Family. Wow. So what happened was they actually had a conversation about gun laws. Now this show was back in what, the 70s? And here we are having the same conversation still in 2022. And because it was a show, I know it plays on what people think, the viewers. You got the one side of Archie Bunker, fuck you, I want my gun. You got the other side of his hippie son-in-law of like, this is crazy, take all the guns away. Same fucking conversation we're having all these years later. So I just so happened to be watching that as I was getting dressed, and I'm like, yo, there's still no solution. There's still no solution. People want to have their guns. People want to take them away.
I feel like the solution is that people think that things are worth more than someone's life.
There you go.
People think that things are worth more than someone's life is baffling to me.
Completely.
Life is precious. A life cannot be given back unless the man upstairs gives it back to you. Why do you think that because he took your car keys, oh my God, I'm going to fight for my life? Like, chill this man. He disrespected me. All right, your judgment day is going to come too.
So it's crazy that you said that again. Today is Tupac's birthday.
Yes, that's my home dog.
First of all, it just so happens that he had a song, and I was trying to pull it up because off the top of my head, I can't think of the little girl's unfortunate name. The song was about the girl out in I think like Inglewood or something, and was shot by this Korean store owner because she thought that she stole $2 worth of orange juice.
Yeah,
this girl was 15.
She had the money in her hand.
15 gone. So when you said like the value of someone's life, her life was valued at $2
of orange juice.
But shit. So again, when it comes down to gun laws, so this person, this is California. I know their gun laws are definitely have to be different from Ohio's, but here you have this person with a gun that shot someone over $2 worth of orange juice.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So what the solution is, it ain't my job. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not my job to figure exactly out what the solution is, but that's what other people get paid for.
There ain't no solution.
Oh, well.
You ain't gonna never have no solution. You can't take people's guns because if you take people's guns, who's gonna have guns? Criminals. The criminals ain't gonna get them. Criminals ain't be like, oh, they changed the gun law, but they go, hell no. Criminals be like, hell yeah, speed up.
Now we can really do it.
We can do what the fuck we want to do. Y'all niggas ain't got guns. Ain't got enough cops. We short on cops. We ain't got enough cops to do all of that shit, so they gonna run them up. So you can't take people's guns. So what are you gonna do? There is no solution to that. They just gonna keep running that back and forth. It's just politics. They know what they're doing when they have these politics. They already know it's like two sides. Like there's no solution to this. So we'll always have something to argue about. We'll always have something to argue about. That's why they had the news. They always have Fox News going against CNN. They always have a job. They always clash each other. As long as we got some shit to say, like, you wrong, and somebody was like, no, you wrong, everybody would keep a job all the time. It's government. It's politics.
Unfortunately, they're all about the same people.
Yeah, they're just trying to get the ball.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's about money.
So,
make a break.
Yeah.
Everything's about money.
You're always on one side. Whoever's getting paid.
Yeah, shit. Everything you ever trace back to.
Doesn't matter who wins or
who money
loses.
involved.
They got paid, and that's it.
Every single time, there's always money involved. Always politics. It's some money. That's how politics is. Like once I got around somebody that was a politician, and he was like, "Yeah, man," he was like, "I'm about to start such and such," and then he was explaining like a breakdown of how much money the government gives him for that, and all of a sudden we're like, okay, I'm like, so they give you X amount of dollars, and then you pay people $15 an hour. I'm looking like, nigga, you making $8,000 for a summer program. that lasts 3 months until these kids is back in school. And you're paying people $15 to do this little bullshit ass work. I said, nigga, this is a hustle. I said, nigga, I should have been in politics. If I was a different type of person, and they can go back on my social medias.
Yeah, I'm screwed. Social media was just exposed. Like, I couldn't even delete everything because once it's out there, it's out there. Like, somebody got screenshot.
Most companies out there that delete all that fucked up shit that you just said.
Nah, not if somebody took a screenshot of it. Nah, they got it. That's why I'm like, once it's out there, you might as well just assume it's out there. That's it.
They're gonna be like, oh, it's Photoshop though.
I mean, it just happened to Saucy Santana. They pulled up old tweets talking about Beyonce's daughter. Like, listen, you just need to stand by whatever you said,
which he did.
Exactly, just stand by whatever you said because you meant it when you said it.
If Beyonce said, "I'm gonna drop an album,"
and then she
did. But pre-order it for her 45 days from now.
And then she.
I'm gonna take your money.
Hey,
I'm gonna take your money.
It is what it is. Like, I don't think she cried over it either. So. That's why I'm like, why did it matter
she
so much?
She glued to that game with her daddy. With her
yeah. I mean, okay. So for me, I remember when everyone was talking about blue hair because we didn't understand.
I understood it, and they didn't get it.
Didn't understand. That's all it came down to. So when that popped up, I was just like, you know, we even in that small space of time when it comes to natural hair, we have a different understanding. Perhaps that helped push that forward. I don't fucking know. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this topic over to Maserati Miyagi that is sitting in the back today because we've actually kind of zoomed through all our topics, but I feel like this one is going to stretch out for a while. A couple weeks ago now, I think it's been, but he wasn't here for that last episode for us to be able to discuss Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan breaking up.
That's not funny.
Yeah. As you see, there was different reactions to that. You had one side, oh my God, why did she do this to him? The other, and that's just what the fuck it came down to. There was no in between. But I didn't get this guy's to the back opinion because, like I said, he wasn't here. So we're gonna go ahead and I didn't type it up, or maybe I did. We're gonna bring back there it is, Talk Your Shit Ma segment of the show, with the topic being Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. You want 2 minutes?
Tell me when to start.
Oh shit! All right, we'll go.
All right, here's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen, I don't understand why right now we still get caught up in these kind of situations. Mm-hmm. Listen, we understand who Lori Harvey was. Michael B. Jordan, he was the good guy. He was the guy that let's say, what's his name? Russell Wilson. He's the Russell Wilson. The only difference is when he proposed, it was a no. When Russell Wilson proposed, it was a yes. He's the nice guy that take him home, meet your parents. They're gonna love him. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna be that square guy. Because the problem is, you know, before he was dating all the white girls. It might have been a publicity stunt or whatever, because he was dating all white women, and you know, they wanted to be like, oh, well, let's clean up his image a little bit and have him date a black girl. But, you know, people only remember him now. Just like when everybody get up there and be like, oh, yeah, Russell Wilson. I'm like, that's not what y'all was saying when he was married to a white girl. Y'all was calling him a coon, a sellout. He was everything in the book. Now he was Sierra, he's y'all's champion. Y'all gotta stop getting caught up in these people's lives. These are $1 million lives happening. And what do I always tell y'all? We are in Ohio. If you're not in California or New York, nigga, you are in the country. They look at y'all like y'all in the country. Mm-hmm. We are the niggas that when wrestling come on and people from West Virginia think that shit is real and they in their 50s and think it's real, nigga, that is us. When shit happens and that shit goes viral and shit, we be like, oh, good. It's like people in California like, nah, they were paid. It was a contract that was such like they know everything because they there. They'll tell you everything that's going on.
You got 5 seconds.
Talk to somebody that's in California. Talk to somebody that's in New York. They'll be like, that shit ain't real.
All right.
They'll tell you most of the shit y'all uptight about, not really.
All right. Talk your shit, my segment. All right. You got your shit off. All right.
I got a question. I want to ask y'all this. We don't have an audience. We have an audience, but what is the problem with interracial dating and interracial marriage? Why can't we go outside our race and date? Why is it always an issue? Because of people's skin color. If you love that person,
you know what? Because people just have a problem and they always want to relate it back to, different things like, oh, we'll stay within your race or this, that, and that.
We don't have to stay. We shouldn't have to stay within our race to make Black America like us or White America like us. I think our people can be racist too. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So when he brought it up in pertaining to Michael B. Jordan, it's because of, I'll be honest with you, Black men had a problem with Lori Harvey. Oh my God, he's so perfect. How could you do this to him? Now when he goes and get a white girl, So before, when Michael B. Jordan was dating white women, it was a problem. But not knowing what the fuck happened any fucking way, because apparently this man must be so heartbroken. It's crazy that you want to assume that over Lori Harvey. It's like, all right, well, when he goes to get a white girl, don't say nothing. But when he did that, it was a problem. So what? I don't fucking know, but that's why that came up as it pertains to, and now it's okay. In this situation.
So does it bother? This is a question too. Does it bother, like, in general, Black women when they want to date a white man, like a Black man want to date a white woman? Like,
it don't bother me.
It don't bother me. I mean, personally, I haven't dated outside of my race. I mean, other than maybe they're probably mixed and no. I like Black men, but it's not like I find it like weird if a man dates another race or woman.
If I ain't your type. So what the fuck do I care? That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. Now, I think when it was a hot topic is when we saw the trend of successful, wealthy Black men only dating white women. That's when it was like, hey, I was actually with you soon in the fucking gym. What the fuck is going on? So that's when it became like a hot topic kind of issue. And you didn't see that go the other way because you didn't have that many successful Black women. However, Serena Williams.
And Eve.
And there you go. So I don't know. And maybe
shout out to Eve, man. Shout out to Eve.
Shout out to her. Now again, I don't have a problem with whoever anyone wants to be with, but I think off the top of my head, that's when it was like, yo, come on.
And people tore up, like, when there was a picture like Eve, the billionaire, and like the family, like they talked about the kids, and I was like, y'all going after the kids? Like they really talking about the kids. I'm like, God damn, I'm like, hold on. I'm like, it's one thing to have a problem with the adults being interracial, but now you talking about the girl looks slow, and I'm like,
no way.
I mean,
you can find that picture of like the whole family, like from 2 years ago, they tore them kids apart.
That's what I mean by our people can be like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you stay true to what you say, and you can say, listen, I don't have a problem with you interracial dating, but that doesn't mean that your excuse for dating outside your race should be tearing down your own race. I can agree to that. Mm-hmm. But let's look at Ghost, Omari Hardwick. His wife and him have never said anything disrespectful towards Black women. But you can go and you look at pictures of his wife and him together. The first thing they do, they tear her ass up. She look like a man. Look at her jawline. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, first off, Omari Hardwick's not even most of y'all's type for real, because y'all thinking you're gonna get Ghost. He's not Ghost. That nigga's not like that.
He is not James
He's the complete fucking opposite. Like that nigga be having like the Cuban haircuts
and enjoy being an actor
and pop locking and shit. I'm like, this a trained actor with an acting school.
Yeah.
Like, he's not about to be selling.
I mean, but that's not unusual though.
Y'all ain't gonna go no drug runs. Tyreek ain't really his son. That's not the next guy to live.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit of that, and I mean, a lot of women find him actually attractive. I think we know that. I think we know we're not
his
getting
face is magnificent.
Yeah. I think we're aware.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Just saying.
Nice looking Black man, he is.
Yeah.
Females
he ain't bad.
But
But
Again,
that's
once
how
you
it's
get
supposed
around him,
to
you be
be,
like, I
though.
don't like him. He's not what I thought he was gonna be. He's not.
Well, then that's just because you're stupid. Like, if you didn't know he's an actor and he's portraying a character.
People don't know that.
Well, no, I don't know.
You really think people know that?
I know.
You think people don't expect to get ghosts when they see Omari?
I mean,
You
he
think they
is
gonna
an
be
actor.
expecting
That he can role play that character.
So it seems the women love that bad boy something. Whether it's an image.
Do we have to make that a topic?
Yeah. Let's talk.
Oh yeah, they look like that.
It's a yes and no. I think it depends on who you are and where you are in life.
Y'all want the edge though, definitely.
Well, yeah,
I like
it
the edge.
depends.
So is my woman too though.
Well, there it is. I think it depends. I think we are definitely more now acceptable of that nerdy guy also. Plus, we also know the nerdy guy from high school, probably became.
I don't think y'all want that though. I think that's just
define nerdy. So for me, my definition of nerdy is, the throwback nerd. Except now that nerd dresses different. that nerd can dress now. I think that's actually the catch-22. That nerd goes to work out now. So there it is. That is my definition, and I'm good with that. But I'm also into like a lot of the same shit. So.
Yeah, but the thing too is you gotta realize it's just roles reversed. Like the nigga that was hot in high school, he always ends up being a bum after a while. Like you never seen somebody that was the nigga that was in high school. He's not that nigga at 40.
Yeah.
It's always the dude that was a nerd. Nigga, I was a nerd. I didn't have no bitches in high school. I lost my virginity at 18. Like, I was a fucking nerd. It's not like when nobody beat down my door, trying to give me no pussy. None of that shit. I was 5'8". I was 5'8". Y'all ever pull up that picture of me in high school? I was skinny as fuck.
We went to the same high school. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Conservative.
and that's your story, Bob.
It was nothing going on. Nothing happened in my life. But you know what happened? I got to about 23 years old. I bought a house, and I ended up getting a nice car. It was a Dodge Magnum. So once I got a nice car, all of a sudden I'm popular. Bitch, y'all don't like me. Right. And then when I got a Hummer, all of a sudden, oh man. Oh man.
That's fact.
Like, why are y'all around me? Like, you don't really like me.
Well, why did you buy the car?
Why did I buy the Magnum? I didn't like the Dodge Magnum. I went to look at the Dodge Magnum because they had a car that just came out. They sent me something in the mail. I was like, I'm gonna go look at the car. Bitch was cherry red, white interior. I was like, the car is nice. The dude was like, listen. He was like, it was a black dude too. He was like, listen. He's like, man, if I can get you into that car today for X amount of dollars, and it was under the retail price. My uncle had a job where he could give me a discount where I got like another like $5,000 off. So I paid like $21,000 for the car. Brand new, off the lot. 2004. It was a 2005 vehicle. The year was 2004. So I'm like, listen, I can afford a car. I'm like, do you get a commission off of this? Because he's black. Dude. I said, listen, you get a commission? He's like, yeah. I got the car. But it was a nice ass car. I like red. I like the white interior. The motherfucker was nice. But I wasn't a fan of like the hatchback type car. But once I started driving it, everybody was like, oh man, what type of car is that? Oh man, that's nice. I'm like, y'all didn't give a fuck about me when I had that.
That's when Dodge Magnum.
You didn't foresee that happening.
It just just 05.
Yeah, you got a brand new car driving around. I'm assuming the west side of Cleveland. What did you think? You wanted to
understand.
See, this is what I'm saying. You knew what you was doing when you bought that car. Don't act like, all of a sudden everybody likes me.
Nah, because you gotta understand something. As a nerd, you don't realize the type of cars you don't know about them.
You know what? I'm gonna get that to you because you don't know what shoes you even be buying. So I actually believe you when you say that.
Yeah, to this day, like my homeboy that passed away, he was a nigga that used to tell me, like, hey man, get this, get that. Nigga, I'd have had some J's, but they would have been the J's that don't nobody get, and niggas been like, nigga, you got the what?
Yeah, we talked about that. So I'll give you the exception. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have had this shit that niggas be like, nigga, don't lie. Y'all remember like Derek Jeter had some Jordans, and then Carmelo Anthony had some Jordans and shit. Like, I really had them motherfuckers until I met my homeboy Ali, and he was like, "Nah, nigga."
He had the real fat tongue on them boys.
The Carmelo Anthony J's is not it, my boy. And then, like, after that, I was like, "Man, what do I need to get?" And he was like, "Man, get this, man, get this."
You seen that Jordan sign said, "I thought these was it."
I thought it was it. And ever since then, like,
I feel a victim today. I thought I had on some.
I mean,
I
okay. So I can tell my story. I can tell
I'm the only one. Thank you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Yeah, I'm even paying.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Okay.
broke rules.
No, you're right. Okay, so I had the Shaquille, what was it? The little
Shaq.
pump up nerd too. Cause my mom was like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah." Look, Molly. I went to school and people was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing? What are those?" Like,
Let me tell y'all a story. My dad, we went to an outlet somewhere. I think it was Old Navy, and then the strawberries came out. And my dad, he gave me them blue and orange. I thought I had on the hottest shit. Everybody like, "Them strawberries?" Like, everybody was pointing it out. I said, "Oh shit."
yeah, it's unfortunate.
I was gonna rock my socks the rest of the day.
Man, that's the worst. Like, you think you got some hot shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I got some Cheerios.
Pump
Y'all
up
remember
on
Cheerios?
basketball
They was
and
like,
shit, man.
it was almost
Yeah.
like Converse. It was almost like Converse.
Oh,
But
yes.
they had the Indian on that motherfucker.
Yes,
Instead
I
of
do.
Converse. I had a pair of them. Nigga, I was in elementary school styling profiling. It was a black chick behind me cracking up. And I'm like, what is this bitch laughing at? These is fresh.
These are new.
I'm like, you see these? You see that Indian baby?
But
Cherokee.
I don't know,
If
like
you wasn't
the
no
balance.
Tims, the Jordan, no Forces, that was it.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, I wasn't like that.
I
feel
had
like
white
I broke
gloves,
barriers.
I had
Like, I
love too.
started wearing
Yeah, thank you.
way before everybody started wearing Doc Martens and stuff. So it was like, people were like, "What are those?" I'm like, "What do you have on?" Now everybody wants to wear Doc Martens and stuff like that. But I feel like I used to like wear a lot of brand stuff by choice. If I liked it, I was gonna buy
I
it.
wanted to wear it. Like,
I
I
don't
was
care.
shopping
If
at
I
Hot
liked
Topic
it, I didn't care
a
who did.
long time
You
ago,
know?
and then everybody else was like, "Ooh, Hot Topic." I'm like, "Y'all late."
You know, I went in there to get Nicki Minaj's t-shirt.
Yeah, they would have. You know what? The little Chinese little.
That's how I found out about
shit.
Hot Topic for real. But that's beside the
I'm glad we evolved because you know what? It was a point in time when, as men, we had to spend like $1,000 in city blues because it's not like we had to have
That was
academics and
on
shit.
y'all because I didn't know the difference.
We didn't have no rainbow. We didn't have dots. Y'all females go in there with $20, $5.
Yes.
Niggas go in there, one pair of jeans, $50. Yeah. Now I got this motherfucking outfit from Sheen. This Sheen outfit cost me $15, top and bottom, and I ripped Sheen off. I'm gonna tell y'all.
I got my some shit too. That's
It was
crazy.
a lot when Platinum Fubu was hot. Them 05
Yeah.
Fubu shirts.
Yeah.
I tried so hard to get one.
Or the Echo.
When I finally got one, I wore that shirt at least once a week. At least once a week.
So you ain't going to like TJ Maxx?
I couldn't find it.
Man,
I think we had to get it from, what was that store called? Mr. Allen's. Yeah.
Nigga, you had to go to the west side and go to TJ Maxx. I worked at TJ Maxx. Nigga. I had all the platinum food, nigga. I had a raw ass, like, dirty South jersey. Ooh, oh, man. Ooh. Bring that motherfucker back.
Okay. Y'all needed to attend somebody freaking. Y'all could have dressed them down. That's some of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, man. Shit, all the cool
That shit
niggas
was
in high
popping.
school. Ain't not no more.
Shirts, some 05 shirts everywhere.
Yeah, because we've had the conversation before when it comes to black brands. We'll be like, "Oh, that's old," but like Chanel is vintage.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wear FUBU
Or Darion.
after a certain amount of time. But if I got a 70-year-old Chanel cashmere, I'm the shit.
It bothers me that we blow down on our own people.
We think weird.
Yeah, we blow down on
We
our
can't
black
uplift.
Oh, y'all think weird.
Well,
I don't think.
yeah.
God damn it, I wouldn't wear this shit.
When I don't mean us in here. All right, definitely don't mean us in here. But it's like if we got a store on the corner, it's outside people not like happy for us or coming to shop with us. It's how can you give me a discount, or we about to go rob this guy, or we about to go. It's this stupid.
How can he afford the store and do that?
Yeah.
I guess so.
He just worked there. He ain't the owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's the favorite.
Aw.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah, I be mad. I be something like, what you mean you can't afford to go to shop with black people? I'm like, motherfucker, you got on fucking a Gucci belt. That Gucci belt is $400 for a belt, motherfucker. With a G on it. You can't afford to go to the grocery store with the black people? Y'all niggas crazy.
Unless it's fake.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. It probably is.
A lot of people do that, man. Yeah, they got a lot.
I don't know. I feel like...
You know what? I ain't gonna say that much.
I mean, I'll tell you now. You see me with a name brand. It's probably fake. I don't like spending that kind of money.
I'll definitely get some high quality fake shit from China.
Listen,
it's the same fucking warehouse. It's the same sweatshop.
So I didn't wear it. People like,
I said, if the motherfucker look the same, it look just like it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I used to sell them little gray Yeezys that look like that shit out here, nigga. $500 to motherfuckers. On eBay.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers $125.
Yeah. I'm just not trying to spend that kind of money on something like that. And especially like we said, when it comes to black clothing, y'all so quick to be like, oh, that's old. Yeah. Again, I probably ain't gonna hear what nobody say, but
it's a reason.
The whole point.
Why come Tommy never gets old? How come Gucci never gets old?
Nope.
How come Louis never gets old?
Yeah.
But y'all quick to try.
And we buy both. We buy both. We buy both.
Yeah, but that's something like support from everybody because you got to remember at the point we didn't buy Tommy because of that stupid rumor. People were like, yeah, Tommy said he don't fuck with black. I'm like, Tommy had an urban line, like them jeans with that line on that side. I'm like, man, that was for the black folks. Saying he don't fuck with black folks was a lie.
I think Sean John was nice.
Oh
yeah.
Still,
you know what I mean? Like,
hold on. Still be rocking that. Their pants are top tier.
I think they suit.
I miss baby fashion. I actually miss baby fashion.
I really think we should be studying Kanye on how he's doing these clothes and shoes. Because I think he's really a guru at changing culture. You know what I mean?
Oh no, but he get laughed at.
However crazy y'all want to call him. However crazy y'all want to call him, do the genius.
He ain't crazy.
No,
I mean, every
I think he had his moments.
Yeah. Every genius is
all
crazy.
been through life, and literally, I wouldn't say it's crazy. I feel like we all been through life. We all react to things differently, and having been through things he's been through, some of it may have touched the tip of the iceberg of that. But I feel like the way his career went, and then he was stuck in just the media after all this shit. It's like he didn't have a break.
And if you watch the documentary, you'll
understand.
for sure.
Yeah,
really
I definitely understand him more because I watched it.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Doc was crazy.
That was good. And shout out to the person that was following him around for.
You a real one.
10,
I was trying to
years,
think of
like,
his name. I cannot think of his name.
I was just having a discussion about that.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. He got paid a nice little chunk of change for that too. But
even like past the man, I feel like the opportunity of, I think Kanye caught him and let him work back with him because he did respect his time away. Like I feel like he stopped shooting him, but he respected Kanye's privacy and his peace, and I feel like that's the only person he could trust to even have all that footage of him. Like everything down to footage of his mom. Like, I'm telling you, just go watch it.
Me and Word talk about this all the time. You gotta be knowing to be human.
Yes.
Know not to be human.
Yeah, that doc was very good to see, like the old Kanye, especially at a time when everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's fucking crazy." You know what? And I think maybe that's why some people view him so differently because of
the way
knowing where he started. Yeah, like people that just got older in the midst of the crazy Kanye versus the people that were there for like the start of Kanye. You definitely getting that Gemini, that Gemini all day. Because his birthday was like just a few days ago. So yeah, I guess it just depends on when you become aware.
But what was I about to say? We definitely got off topic, but don't let me forget what I had to say about Miss Lord. Okay. We can double back. Hold on to this thought.
Yeah, we strayed very far away from that. Actually, how did we do that? But that's okay. Go ahead.
It's just good conversation. But just thinking about it, like, how would you guys just asking the men? Because I feel like we would say the same thing. Like, no matter how good, like, if women had to propose to you guys, right? If a woman. Right, which it can still, if you want that man, you know what I'm saying, do what you gotta do. But if a woman came to you and she was like, I guess a square, and she was just a lover girl and did everything right, and housewoman and wife and shit. All right, cool. But you have had like failed relationships with these other women who are in the limelight and blah blah blah. And you grew up around her, right? Mm. And the relationship is amazing, but you only been together a year, and she asked to propose to you. What would you say? This is my standpoint of what happened to them, right? What would you say?
I would ask her, like, just ask her some questions to know where her head is. Like, right. Why me? What do you see in me that makes you want to be with me forever?
Right.
I wouldn't ask that because I'm dope. So I was like,
no, I feel you though.
I'm like, shit. I don't blame you, baby. Like,
you need to hear that.
You make the decision. I'm gonna say no.
What I'm saying is, you never know how quick anybody's relationship progresses to whatever.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You can't really say that you gotta be with somebody for 10 years before you act. So like, it's really the chemistry of these two people. That's all that matters. Nothing else outside of that for me. So I like edge on my woman. When I say that, I don't want somebody that I can just walk over all the time and just guess about everything. And I want you home at 2:00 in the morning, but I can come home at 6. Right. No, I don't want that. Like, I need you to be like, no, you need to bring your motherfucking life. Cool. Yeah. I like that. I like my woman with backbone. But I love a woman just being them, whoever they are. I don't need, you don't have to be cool to the public. Cool to just be you.
My whole biggest thing is just the communication. You can fucking communicate. Be good.
Right. Good. So, like, me personally, like, if I went through her life, I would say, like, she wasn't wrong. I just feel like maybe they broke up because the person couldn't take being denied, you know what I mean? Or being denied marriage at that moment, you know? So it's kind of like, I don't know, me and Girl, we got the same birthday, you know? That's literally my twin, literally. Same age and everything, but go ahead. And so it's to the point where I kind of get it. Like, I wouldn't, like, if she was happy and she's, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes she's been happy before. And then in a split second, it changes because they go through something different. And, like, now she's engaged and she can't just leave this time because she engaged and it's only been a year.
Yeah.
It's only been a year.
Yeah, I'm very much against people getting married
hard.
when they're young because I always feel like
it's only
you have to know
who you are,
a year, and you don't know who you are. When you're in your 20s, you really don't know. Like,
that's
who you are. Like, you change so much. Like, who you are at 25 ain't who you. The same person you are at 28.
Yeah.
Who you are at 20 ain't gonna be who you are. So you gotta wait till you about 30 because otherwise, you try to move with somebody and this person married you at this point. Now you move to this point, and that person's like, hey, we married. I ain't with this. You could have been wild and crazy at 25, 26. By the time you're 30, you could be highly religious. And your husband is like, oh, I'm not a religious person. Now what y'all gonna do? She's into Jesus, and you still trying to get, just fucking on the balcony. She's like, no, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what happened with Megan Good.
But that's true. Like, some people don't realize, like, we're both about to grow, right? And we gotta grow together, we're gonna grow apart. And some people, sometimes they just don't grow. And that's why other people are not ready to commit to them. Like, you can be perfect. And I'm not saying this on, like, a relationship, but I just feel like as a woman or a man, like, a person can be perfect. A person can fake for a year, actually. Really good. But it's about when you get into those situations where you have to, like, be open to say, okay, well, this happened, that happened, this happened, and y'all react a different way. And now, like he said, like, I'm into Jesus and you want to fucking talk to me. Like, is we gonna grow together or grow apart? Like, and that's why I'm saying, like, about marriage, like, that's so hard.
Yeah, I think she at the end of the day, she got viewed the way she did because she was a female. Yeah, particularly a black female. And so because of that, she was expected to want to, from the outside looking in, accept this perfect relationship and this perfect marriage and this perfect husband.
Yeah.
She was supposed to be okay with that. Why would she turn that down? Maybe she don't want to get married. I had to tell them,
we don't know.
Right. I mean, people like to now relate it to, well, our grandparents. Well, times were different. She is at 25 years old. At 25 years old, for your grandmother or your great grandmother, was a high risk pregnancy if she hit up into 35 and over. Now Lori can wait. she ain't got to start that family yet. So if anyone is wondering, one, you don't know, but times have changed. She is also someone that comes from a family. She got some cash, she okay. She famous now.
Yeah, she's doing good for herself.
Yeah.
She's trying to figure out what she want in life. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, right. I mean, but again, we're here because she's a black female. Okay. She got some names on the list. That's her business. Fine. Clearly, she don't care.
We ain't broke.
There you go. Bottom dollar. As long as as long as you can make, I can make you happy. You can make me happy.
Well, maybe she wasn't happy.
Yeah,
we don't know. I think we viewed, especially for women, probably view Michael B. Jordan from the outside looking in. Shit, he look good. Girl, why you say no? Now, I didn't say that because I don't fucking know what the fuck is going on. I know I wasn't surprised. I think people thought she finally got locked down.
Yeah.
I think people thought she finally got taken off the streets. She like, no.
Sometimes that's people's goal too. Like, and that's like who wouldn't want to say, all right, yeah, I'm married, word, Harvey, word. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not even being funny. Like, even that fast. Like, I don't know. Like, bro, what's going through your head? Like, she been through these other relationships. Like, you're gonna try to marry her after a year. Like, that's giving. Like, you just wanted to, like.
Yeah.
I respect it because if you love her, and that's just. Maybe the contract was up and it's his time to go. That was it.
Run over.
Movie is out.
I mean, I wonder what made him think she was going to say yes in order for him to propose. Like, because usually,
nice and sweet.
How did the word get out that she said no?
Did he do
this?
I mean, y'all said it. I thought that's what happened.
Well, it really. I think it came out in a credible source. A credible source definitely said like their camps told them. That's how I got out. It wasn't like an Instagram post or something, nothing ratchet like that. I mean, my boy was cheering up at the basketball game. I don't know if that's facts or not, but I seen the video.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck happened. So
yeah, I mean, shit. I've had good women in my life that I didn't end up marrying or I didn't end up in a relationship because I already knew, like, listen, I'm still doing me. I'm still running the streets.
That makes me
as it should be, though. But see, that's how it should be. And we've had these
you rather keep it real than
exactly. Thank
you.
You.
Miriam did
she was sweet girl. Sweet girl.
No.
Sweet girl. The nicest girl you ever want to meet. But I was like, you don't want me. This ain't what you want. Listen,
hey,
we talking about somebody that's a rider.
Let me tell you, somebody told me that for a long time ago. Because
right.
And I said,
right. I was there, hey, I don't want kids. She said, hey, listen, I understand. Some shit happened. She was like, hey, listen, she was a rider. I was like, hey, I don't want kids. She was like, I understand that. So when some shit happened, she was like, hey, listen, here's all you gotta do. It's X amount of dollars. We can go to the dude. I was like, this girl, she a rider. I'm like, you just went? She was like, yeah. She said, you said you want kids, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's a rider because she understood.
You went with her?
No, I went with her.
She took your money. Damn.
Oh no, I went with her to the clinic. Yeah, I went with her to the clinic.
She better have it.
Yeah. Well, this is a weird place to end the show.
She's the sweetest girl that you've ever wanted to meet.
That's the thing. I can't kill her.
Yeah, I don't like abortions.
Oh, y'all kept it going. I was trying to end the show.
Not to end on that note, but
I know, that's what I'm like. I already said, I'm like, this is a weird place to end the show. I was like,
yeah, for sure. I'm pro-choice.
Yeah, I'm pro-choice, but it's just
me,
the kid. It's not the kid's fault, man. You know, I'm just
safe step.
Yeah.
There you go, prevention. Then you don't even have to get to that point unless you're like me.
And you know what? While we on that, let's say something. I want to say something. Hey, stop telling me that they have to be of a certain age and have a certain amount of kids before they can have a vasectomy. Because that was the rumor for a long time, and people kept telling me that. And when I went and got one, my doctor looked at me like I was the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. He was like, you be 18 and get a fucking vasectomy. He's like, you ain't got to have a certain amount of kids. You ain't got to be of a certain age, nothing.
That's that black talk.
Okay, you've told that story before. Thank you
You need to
everyone
know.
for tuning in.
Niggas spreading bullshit.
Thursdays, 7 to 7:30 p.m. somewhere around in there. We start. I am the OK Pepper Potts. This is Talk Your
I'm
Shit Mind.
Maserati, and this is my motherfucking show.
We have thank you so much to Young Scratt, D Word, Jessi Jetz for joining us. Make sure to look out for that video of finger roll. Oh my God, I'm looking at the clock. Sponsored by Peace of Mind Protection. Again, peace the fuck.